Hello there, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to Foxman Plays Foxygen Not Included. That's right. That's right. We're going with it. I apologize for missing a day. I was away, on this weekend. Maybe you didn't know. I mentioned it in a previous episode, I think. But I'm here, and I just gotta say again, like a humongous amount of thank yous for comments on the first and second video thus far. A ridiculous amount of very useful information. So I apologize in advance if I forget some stuff, just because it's like my brain is a sponge that's already mostly saturated, and I'm trying to take in all this information. So I will eventually, but I'm just gonna try to address some of it, bit by bit, and we'll get there. So again, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and please do not be afraid to reiterate comments if you've said them once and I haven't quite addressed them, because it'll help me moving forward. That said, something I've been told is to figure out my rations. Apparently, I don't have... Oh, okay. So we're going to say all. We'll just say all for everything for now. And then another thing that I was told is when we go to, is it in food, the farm tile, because wait, if we click it, where does it say? Can deliver fertilizer and liquids to farm tiles, accelerating plant growth. So I was told the plant to do these, which was my intention, of course. I think that's pretty cool that they've added this to the game. But I was also told to just, like, let the CO2 be there. So while I've been, if we look at the overlay here, I've got the algae terrariums here. They're soaking up the CO2 and producing oxygen, which is nice. But I guess the plants are still going to, oopsies, breathe up some of this stuff, right? Yeah, atmosphere, oxygen, polluted oxygen, carbon dioxide. So if they're submerged in carbon dioxide, no fuss, no muss. And I think, where does it say? Don't they pump out a little bit of oxygen? I don't imagine it's going to be maybe at the same level of the algae terrarium. But one suggestion that I read was that basically we have like a series of the farm tile rooms that are only 2 tiles high, because essentially, like, these plants won't be, we'll be removing the layer that is the planter box, right? So we don't need a room that's as tall. So I was told just 2 tiles high, and I think because they can have fertilizer and stuff and they take up such a small amount of space relative to this stuff, we don't even need to bother with lights, which wasn't mentioned in that particular comment. No, nothing was mentioned about lights, but basically we can spam and do a lot more of them in the space that we would, have a more traditional thing. So I kind of like that. Basically, they might not grow necessarily super fast, but we'll have so many of them that eventually we'll just, it won't matter. So I think that's going to be one of the things I want to tackle this episode for sure. And another is working on the optimal bedroom setup, which I asked you guys, and again, thank you very much for just letting me know kind of your thoughts. I had a couple, actually a few, more than a couple suggestions. One was certainly for the vertical. You basically have a ladder and then bedrooms kind of on either side, which I kind of like the idea of. But then I also heard a couple that were regarding the horizontal. So basically we'd do like bed, sculpture, bed sort of combo, and do that for up to 5 beds. And then also put a painting above each bed. And then put a door on either side of the bedroom. And then we'd have ladders and stuff to help traffic flow and stuff like that. And then if we keep the doors open, technically you're not disturbing somebody because the door's like, it's always left open. So Maybe I botched some of that, but that's what I'm gonna kind of go with this episode. And again, if you're like, no, you should change this, change that, please let me know in the comments. That's what they're there for. But at least I'm kind of getting at least a bit of a foundation, you know, a template there, and then we can tweak it as we go. And that's very much what this this colony is for me. Is kind of figuring out, you know, how are we shaping out these rooms, and then when we start up the next colony in the future, when this one has you know, collapsed in on itself like a dying star. Probably at the hands of Northern Lion. You know, he's doing all this research. He's probably going to figure out something. You know, he's going to pull a Tony Stark and create Ultron. Or I don't know. But anyways, the point is we can go into the next colony and we're just like, I know exactly what I need to do for the bedrooms. So let's go, right? That said, there's more stuff. I'm going to be scrolling through the comments on the previous video here as necessary. And yeah, so let's go. I'm just gonna kick this off slow to start. Idle Sinvicta. That was one thing I actually think I need to fix here. I kind of took Sinvicta off of a lot of stuff. Like, I don't know why I took him off sweeping and deliver. Because, you know, he can do that. One comment mentioned as well, and this is where I'm slightly hesitant, but it said, let your dumber duplicants do the research, because that's the only way they can learn. And that makes sense to me, right? You want them to get a higher research, but what does that apply to in the future? Other than having you know, the higher learning, which obviously helps us to research faster. Is that going to be applicable in the future? So is it silly for me to get Northern Lion to be doing all the research and just becoming a mad scientist? Or should I instead focus on and using him? That's kind of was my thought, right? You get all this research done nice and early and done much more quickly. So I'm going to kind of keep on that track, just using Northern Lion. But if that's wrong, again, let me know, and then I'll know for future episodes and for future colonies. So we've got Cindy there. So yeah, now the ration box, and that's the other thing. Yeah, the ration box, if it's completely in CO2, we don't need the refrigeration, right? It won't spoil. The oxygen is what kind of spoils it. I was also told that hatches later game, once we get plastics or polymers, we'll have a means to kind of capture and relocate them. So I'm going to leave them be for now, but it's again cool to know that down the line I'll be able to do something about it. Then I can kind of stop asking the question. Unrefrigerated food. I'll still probably want to maybe get a fridge going at some point, but if submerging these in CO2 is going to do the trick for a while, then that's good. We can save on a lot of power. So what I'm going to try to do here is just sculpt out some of these rooms. So we want again, I was told two tiles high. So that should work, right? And then what I'll do is I'll put the ladder here instead, and I'll remove these actually, hold on. So nope. Food. Actually, you know what? I'll keep this room. I'll convert this to something else. I was gonna say we could put the grow tiles right here and then kind of keep going down, but it's fine. We'll convert this to something else in time. We'll let these guys go a little bit longer. But yeah, and then basically we want to go like that. So we'll get these two set up, and then we'll continue down. But I think that's gonna be a good start. I could even widen these a bit more, to be honest. This is coal, right? Yeah. Maybe I'll make them 8, and then the ration box is too wide, right? So we could make the room go to here, and then we'll just leave this space here for the ration box, And hopefully we'll have enough CO2 here for now. And yeah, I don't know, that seems kind of okay to me. So let's build this ladder. It's gonna go there. I'll deconstruct you. And we need to dig out this stuff and this stuff. Okay, let's get started on that. So for the bedroom, that's granite. So I've still got some room here. I know this is CO2 to the left, which I don't quite like. And the bathroom is also something I need to get sorted out. Let me just check plumbing. So we do have a shower, we do have the lavatory, and we have, where is the, it's under medicine, right? Which kind of throws me off a little bit, but the sink as well, which we'll need to get plumbing hooked up to. So I'm kind of thinking, yeah, we can maybe put bedrooms up here, and then figure out, though, we need a spot to put our polluted water when we get this new bedrooms or new bathroom set up. Research complete. Jeez. And that was on slow speed. Oopsies. Let's think. Let's use our noggin. I would like to get agriculture would be cool. Heavy watt joint plate allows heavy watt wire to be run through wall and floor tiles. Okay. Okay. Generic sensors, fire pole, temp shift plate, accelerates or buffers heat dispersal depending on the construction material used. Wow. They're adding a lot of stuff. You know what? Nullifies polluted oxygen, or scrubber kills significant amount of germs. That's on the raw ore, and mechanized airlock. There's so many of these things. That would be awesome. Huh. I think what I'm going to start with for now, let's just get, you know, hand sanitizer. That's kind of important, right? But they're going to research it pretty quickly anyways. Another thing. Where's medicine? Medicine there. It's gonna do this. And then we'll switch it so that when they're going to cook stuff, this we basically need to say, oh wait, lice loaf? So that's -2. I guess I'll do a few of those. What is this, the raw lice? Is it like, is the quality even worse? Okay, let's speed this up a bit more. I just got to get back into it a little bit. I apologize, but it's been away for a weekend, you know? So this, oopsies. Can't cancel that. Okay. Now this is what I'm wondering though. I want them to wash their hands before they make food, but should they wash, do they need to wash their hands after they make food? I'll leave this one up to you guys. For now, we'll just say before. Okay. I also need to hook up power. I'm realizing that right now. My bad. Okay. Food shortage. I know it's unrefrigerated, but at least we know where it is. And still, they're gonna eat that pretty quickly. So, yeah, we'll get the, we'll let the oxygen go down there. skill increase. Who's doing that? Northern Lion athletics raised to 6. How? He's just. Oh, I guess he's running between the computers. I guess that's enough to do it. Okay, this is getting harvested. Good stuff. Let's speed it up. We'll see. This is Northern Lion. Stinky. See, it's perfect. It biohazardous, just like its farts. I'm trying to think if anybody here is going to contribute to our colony in general. / this kind of reminds us of somebody. Loud sleeper, don't like that. You know what? Let's just not rock the boat too much yet. Let's get our new bedroom setup going, and then maybe next time. But before we do bedroom, I mostly want them to get this. I want to get rid of this whole unrefrigerated food shortage. That's another thing, right? We don't have a ton of food right now, so getting another duplicate is gonna be another mouth to feed. Skill increase. Yay. Nick, Josh, and Cindy V. Good job, boys. Electric grill. Mush fry. So we take a mush bar. Effects. So 1,000 calories, but the quality is still terrible. Pickled meal. That's -3. What? What's going on here? See, this one's +1. That seems pretty sweet. But we need sheet of wheat grain, pinch of peppermint. It's fun to say. This one's +2. So we need bristleberry and pinch of peppermint. Okay, well, I mean, I should be able to grow those, kind of. Basically, we'll get the meal ice going. You know, it's not elegant. They don't like it a lot. But that's kind of a standby, and then maybe with some of these guys, we'll plant the other dudes and slowly get that going. All right, this is going to be tough for them to construct. Obviously, they're, you know, low on O2. I get it. Oh, that looks like a weird turd popping out. Josh is just right in there. He's like, I like watching it. New research. All right. What do you got for me, baby? Healthcare. So maybe we'll do nullifies polluted oxygen. I do like the idea of that. Algae distillate. Refined slime into algae. We're not quite at that point where we need that. Produces clean water from polluted water using sand. I like that. Produces polluted dirt. I'm actually going to get this because, yeah, for the bathroom setup, we're going to be drawing water from here. And then it's going to be leaving here. And then we can put it through that filter, the water sieve. The clean water can go back in here. And then we'll, you know, deposit the dirt basically in the room where the hatches are. Which we don't have yet, so I mean, we can just kind of, I don't know, put it somewhere. Like we've just been leaving them out, and then they clean it up in the night, and that's been okay. Actually, this guy's pretty much just awake all the time because he doesn't have really much dirt to hide in. So yeah, and then that gets turned into coal. And coal, I mean, we can store that. Eventually, yeah, I know, food shortage. But we're at the 39. We're kind of getting there. Insufficient oxygen generation. Well, we did take away the one algae terrarium, and they are working in an oxygen-deprived area. But it's intentional. We don't want oxygen down here, because you guys taught me. So, I mean, I'm going to be removing this one, too. So let me check something here. Should I move the other algae terrarium into here? or maybe put it up here somewhere. I know they don't like looking at them, right? It's considered kind of ugly. Yeah, -10 to decor. So they don't really go down here. And all the CO2 they're producing over here, that's what's basically going down here. Same with here, it's going down here, which is nice. All right, well, let's tell them to plant. This plant produces edible bristleberries. I just want to make sure. So bristleberry and pinch of pepper nut. I like saying that. I like saying that a lot. So we have 2 bristle or blossom seeds. We don't have any pinch of pepper nuts. But if I look for them, I will find them. It's the muckroot. There's another blossom seed, so I mean we could just go get that whenever we want, but it's, yes, that tall mofo. What's that? Dusk cap? Okay. Just trying to see basically, like, all we really need is to get 1 bristleberry. Or, sorry, pinch of pepper nut. Right? And then it'll keep growing, but when we harvest it, we'll get an extra seed. That's how it works in this game, yeah? I'm just wondering if I want to get this. That's chlorine. I'm just thinking, okay, hypothetically, we build a ladder or something up here. We could close this off like immediately after, pretty much. Dig through here a bit, get some of the good stuff, the copper. Cut this down into stairs, go over here, dig a ladder all the way up, dig through here, like build, I don't know, well, if I built an airlock, oh, I didn't even notice there's this special stuff up here. I just want to keep the chlorine gas there, basically. And I can't remember, chlorine gas is heavier than oxygen, right? So if we came in from the top, man. What's that? That's water. It's hanging on for dear life. Okay, I mean, yeah, so we're not going to get pinch of pepper nut anytime soon. There's some more up there, but again, that's kind of, that's hydrogen. That's mostly hydrogen. That might be safer to get. It'd take a lot of digging and a lot of ladder, but the hydrogen would stay up there for the most part. Yeah, I don't know. Now, what else can we make? From... I just want to make decent quality food. Everything... like, that's just bad. This one is 0. So the bristleberries. Okay, so maybe, the gristleberry. Maybe that's what we go for a while. It's neutral. Mushroom. I think I saw... that's the dusk cap. Is that considered a mushroom? I mean, that'd be nice. But this is the most accessible kind of neutral-ish food. It's not gonna make them be like, eh, but it's also not gonna make them be like, yay! This is crazy. I think what I'll just go for now then is, let's get this decontamination going. You may go away. So, that said, what I'm gonna put here is, we'll start with that one there. There we go. And then we'll, as we get more seeds, we'll expand. I'm okay with that. Does this make sense? Again, there won't be any light here, but maybe in time I can add light to get them growing more quickly. You know, we can expand a little bit, but I think this works. Okay. We need, hey, Hatch Boy. You need to get over there because look at this polluted oxygen coming from the poop. Jay Smith, he's got a stinky turd. Alright, they're slowly working. Invicta's running. Yo, Hatch, go get it. It's right there, boy. Fetch, boy. Fetch. Let me think about... It's under refinement. Ah, yes. Yeah, this is a big mamma jamma. So, I think what I might do here is, like... I want to keep all the water filtration stuff around here. I guess we could make a 3-high room to start. And just kind of squeeze it in. I don't know if that would work. If the water goes down a bit, then we have more room to play with. But for now, what was I gonna do? Dig. Let's dig a little bit of that. I'm gonna replace this stuff with walls. So for now, this bedroom is just gonna have the one entrance. And then my intention long term is to have another ladder and hallway kind of here. But for now, I don't really want to dig with, deal with the carbon here. It's matter no line, you don't know how to jump off some sand. So we're gonna do furniture. Bed. Yeah, bed, sculpture, bed. Sculpture, bed. Let's just focus on the beds for now. So I'll actually cancel that. He cleaned his hands. Good job. Guess we're not throwing that polluted water anywhere. Is he drinking the polluted water? Oh, no, no, no. So there's polluted dirt behind it, I think. I see, I see. Okay. Let me check something here. Alright, this is pretty good here. I think for now I'm just straight up gonna just deconstruct this now. Maybe put it down here or just not do anything with it. Because it just means we're gonna be using algae and water. That's much more quickly. Wait, what's this say? Illumination. Oh. Oh, so I see. The mealwood doesn't. That's kind of why it's like a starter plant, right? Because it's pretty hardy, doesn't need light. This is blossom. It's got a flower. It definitely needs light. Then what I could do is that's a bummer. So I'm just going to uproot this for now and cancel that one. Well, maybe I'll put a light in here for now. And then we'll put the you know, the bristle berries in here. Give them the light, give them some space to grow, kind of treat them like our sweet little babies. And then as I'm digging down here, maybe I'll Maybe I'll make some slightly taller ones, or I might even renovate these. Because I kind of want the bristleberry to be kind of higher up and closer to me. So, at some point I might shift this stuff down. Yeah, because I did like the idea of using this for something else eventually. So, what's happening? Idle, unreachable food, insufficient oxygen. Okay, hold on. Let me... Oh, this guy. The shine bug. Yo! So we should just capture the shine bug and keep him in here, right? It's plus to the decor. Emit a soft light in hopes of attracting details. Do they need oxygen is basically what I'm trying to figure out. I would assume that, but again, I don't want to assume too much because you know what they say. I'm still going to put a lamp in here for now. It's not like we have a ton, but there's some next level strategies for you. Capture shine bug. And power it up. Power it up. So for these guys, I'm just going to uproot both for now. Plants have died, too. Well, I killed them, so plants have been murdered. Unreachable food. What are you talking about there, though? Cannot access. What do you mean? I'm confused by that. I'm very confused by that. All right, Ryan, you're just sitting around farting up the joint. Let's get you working on natural gas, power transformer. I don't know. Improve plumbing, temperature modulation, improve ventilation. Let's get these like tier 2 research things done. They'll go pretty quickly anyways. Okay. Oops, I gotta hit plant. Yeah, I'm confused about the unreachable food. Does that just mean like they don't have food? They can't get to food because there is none. For me, it was saying like there was food somewhere, but they just couldn't get to it, and that's what was confusing me. No, we just straight up don't have food, guys. You're gonna have to start eating some dirt for a little bit. I apologize, but what's this at? 98%. All right. No, you'll get food, and then this stuff is growing, and it's fine. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot I wasn't actually supposed to put the tiles here, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was gonna put the fudge, the thing. Here, cancel these. Actually, just cancel these two for now. We'll put the storage here. Actually, we should cancel these two. Okay, uproot. I know I'm being silly here. Canceling the. Oh, we don't have the seeds. That's fine. We'll get these two. I'm gonna put the thing here for now. I think, yeah, we still have plenty of CO2 there, or yeah, CO2. Okay, duplicates. Bubbles. This could be Maya. Uncultured? What did you just say? Maya is extremely cultured. She's not a mouth breather. We gotta wait for another Maya. This will not stand. Bubbles, I appreciate that. 8 construction, 3 medicine. That's some good creativity. That's some good Nick level stuff. But we already got a Nick. Sorry. Better luck next year. Did they build? They built the beds. Wow. That was pretty good. Okay. So now, construct normal tile. Or we could even do... Let me look at this for a second. Oh, we only have the mesh tile. Does not obstruct liquid or gas. I mean, I'm kind of okay with that. I'll think about it. Who's idle? You keep going idle, and then you keep going unidle. I guess I should give them some more stuff to do. Maybe we'll just let anybody do decoration for now. It's gonna be crappy, but I mean, it gives them something to do, right? Yeah, let's just do mesh tile. Why not? Let's live a little. And then we're gonna go to jobs, art. Where is it? I don't know. I do kind of want Nick to do it. And I might take Nick off of doing some other jobs if that means he gets to focus on it a bit more. And then the other two can work on this stuff and you know. So these guys, I'll just plant you there for now. Stop doing research so quickly, Northern Lion. Sure. Get that going. Should I say continuous on this? I will for now. Okay, that's full. I still haven't done this battery thing, but... So they're building it. Okay, and then Nick is actually attacking it. With great tenacity. I appreciate that, Nick. He knows exactly what he wants to do. He's not pausing at all. Look at that. Mediocre sculpture? Hey, for your first try, not too shabby. And he's going after number 2. Decent. So he's going to work on that. You know, Sinvicta's helping to build this stuff, and then the other guys can get back to working on this stuff. This is what I'm unsure about. Oh, see, I wish when I click this illumination, it does... Darn it. Uproot. And then we'll uproot this one, and then we'll put it there. I wish when you clicked it, it showed the proper radius. This is what I'm asking for. But never fear. How's that one growing? 19%. Skill increase, unreachable food. That just means we have 0 food. Food shortage, plants have died. Ah! Try telling me something I don't know. Again, this is why our stress has skyrocketed, I think. And Josh. Hungry, cannot reach food. Is this guy stuck in there? If that's the case, that's actually kind of awesome. Because he's illuminating all of this. I think that's why these guys are going faster. Stop. Okay. I know you guys are hungry. Go eat some dirt. I don't know. You want me to dig up some dirt for you? There's some dirt. Watch them eat it. Oh, no, they stored it. Yo, Nick. Oh, no, don't do that. Mediocre, mediocre, mediocre. He's consistent. I appreciate that. Let me think here. Oh wait, I want to check. Where's the beauty tab? Room overlay. Technically, this isn't a room yet, I guess. I don't know. Okay, where's the beauty? Yeah. Yeah, I know. We're gonna get some other stuff going around here. Why don't we? I'm gonna remove these beds after. Let's put a roof on this. Let's put a roof on this so that they can, you know, have a roof. Keep it nice and tall. We'll go like that. And then after that, we'll put, what do we want to put? Actually, you know what? Let's do this as well. And this. And then eventually we'll close that up. These guys are quick, man. I don't like this. Body temperature. 5 to 23 Celsius. So I'm imagining it's warmer in here. Jeez, these guys are 23.8. Are you kidding me? So trying to think of how do I fix that? Hydrofan dissipates a small amount of heat. Requires temperature modulation research. Okay, well, I guess what I'm going to do right now is uproot this guy before we kill the seed. This guy looks like he's... I don't know. He'll probably die too. But, we'll get a fan in there to cool it down, just to keep it cool. Basically, we're gonna need something far less open. Kind of probably have like a pressure lock and like a freaking. It's gonna be like when you go to Intel. Well, not that I've ever been to Intel, but you know they have the super clean rooms and everything's very controlled and stuff. We're gonna need that to grow some of these guys. Kind of taken for granted how easy it is to plant or to grow the meal lice. Okay. Skill increase. Josh. I mean, look at him go. He's got legs for that. Ryan. Okay, but these guys are close, right? 84, 84, you know, they're not too far behind. The CO2 I like is pretty much staying here. I mean, there's not a ton of oxygen here, but that, again, is fine. People aren't working there. This is the problem. So I kind of almost want... I don't know. We did take away the one algae terrarium. Do I maybe put an algae terrarium back here? Or do I just put one up here? Well, no, it wouldn't make sense to put it here because there's hardly any CO2. Yeah. Well. Okay. Temperature, 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 temperature. So what do we get? We get insulated tiles. So that's good. Hydrofan, which we want, and the space heater as well, which I'm sure will come in handy for a few situations. Can they just not reach this? Ah. Well, then what if we did... I don't really like doing this, but... Good job washing your hands, Josh. Yep, it's dead. I know you're starving. Although we got down to 5% again, which is kind of nice. But plants are dying. No, they don't die. Stop saying they die. They're not dying. Okay, Josh, get ready. You're gonna eat the most delicious lice you've ever had. Okay. When they say it's unreachable, what do you mean? Just climb up. Oh, that's right. They can't, I'm an idiot. They can't climb sideways on these. Well. Okay. It's not going so well for me. I'm forgetting a lot of stuff. Deconstruct that. We'll put a ladder there. Then we'll deconstruct this one, put a ladder there, you know, build it again. It doesn't take a ton of time. I did things in the wrong order, and that's my bad. Ryan. Okay. So I'm going to give it one more cycle, and then we're going to call it for this episode. Yeah. I actually think this guy is stuck. And I like it. I feel bad for him though, so I might change that later, but for now. So automation is one of those things that's going to help us turn off the lights at nighttime when the plants aren't growing. Plants actually need sleep. I don't know how we have so much starvation and we really only have 1% stress, to be honest. I feel like the game's being a bit too fair. Alright. It's kind of disgusting how quick we're going. Oh, clothing. I saw some of that fiber from that cattail thing. So I wonder if that has something to do with clothing. That's cool. Home luxuries. We got the plastic ladder, comfy bed, plastic tile. I don't know. I'm just going to start up here for now. Okay. Actually, I guess we can deconstruct all those for now. Furniture. We're going to add the cot back here. Okay. Good music, though. No, you can't say starvation, too, because there's food right there. We're getting caught up. So now you can make some of the loaf. You're gonna eat it right now, but as we get excess, then we'll probably make the loaf. So I should maybe just move this to. I really wish they had like a create a copy of this. I know I can copy settings. Food. Put this here for now. Again, because, ta-da, it's surrounded in CO2. See, I listen. I read the comments. Hmm. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, okay, this lack of oxygen is actually spreading this way a bit. I wonder if I moved this over here, what that would look like. I don't necessarily want to build another one. And I was also told that having too high of pressure will cause displeasure in the duplicants. It's like, you know, they'll pop their ears, right? That doesn't ever feel good. So I don't want to have too high of pressure. So I do wonder if we move this here. Overall, it might kind of balance things out a little bit more. But if it basically turns this area into this area, then I would say, okay, well, let's add a third one. Yeah, so let's just deconstruct it though. And then build this one right here or right here. I'll build it here so it's close to the ladder so they can refill it and all that stuff. Then we want to get our power wire. For now, I'll just go like so. I know it's ugly. I should also replace this ladder. Another duplicate. I think we might be just rejecting this almost automatically. Sorry, guys. Just for now. Though, the food, we've kind of turned it around a bit. Look, there's some more meal ice here. And what's the temperature in here? 24. So it is going up in here. I mean, it's kind of to be expected. Like, this is a very hot thing, right? I think, where's the temperature over there? Eh, it's not too bad. The batteries are, these ones not too bad right now. But it's certainly not getting any colder in here. Oy vey. Speaking of research. I don't know why I'm getting so mad. Oh, you guys, you're jerks. Finishing everything really quickly when it comes to research. It's quite incredible, really. Oh, yes. So I need to say all. I guess we'll just plant those there for now. Let me check out. Smells a small amount of heat. What does it require? A duplicate can work a hydro fan to temporarily cool small areas as needed. Oh! I don't quite like that. Cools gas pipe through it. Yeah. Accelerates or buffers heat dispersal. Space heater. See, that's automatic, right? The thing is, if I build it, and then they operate it, and then they're not operating it, there's that window where the plants could overheat, right? So I'm not sure that that's just worth it. Let's just go. You know what? This is one I'm gonna kind of wait on you guys to give a little bit of input. How do we deal with this? I really want to get a nice room for our bristleberry stuff, so that we can get better food and all that stuff down the line. But obviously, it's not as simple as planting it like it is with meal lice. Waiting material delivery. I guess we could set up the priority. It's fun not having to really tell them to do stuff most of the time. We're not going to tell them. Meal lice. See, look it. And we still have 2,000 kcals. Alright. Let's check it. This is still fairly blue. Like, nice and vibrant blue. And this CO2 down here, I mean, this is still going well. Like, it's nice and suppressed and compressed or whatever. Like, we got high levels of oxygen keeping this stuff good and low. So these two guys right there seem to be doing okay for now. We'll see how that changes. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let me check. I am definitely gonna up these guys, though, to 7. For now. Until we get a big enough buffer, then we can lower it. We'll lower it to 6 or maybe even just 5. Building lacks resources. It happens. Food shortage? Sort of. Yeah. Okay, let's check the oxygen. Okay, so you can see here, there's a little bit of a dip here right now, but I think that's just that oxygen over here that was kind of weaker that started to shift over. So this should actually disappear as this oxygen goes up and goes this way. This is also going to keep the CO2 packed nice and tight down here. My problem is we might have to do like temporary algae terrariums around here if the CO2 pushes up too hard, right? Although there being CO2 here is not an issue, I guess. It's really if it passes up here. Okay. Oh. I did not notice that. That's preventing this work from being completed. Do I hear somebody sleeping? No, I'm crazy. I know I said like one more cycle or one more night, but apparently I lied. It's the seed. Something's farting in there. Okay, pumping water. So the water has gone down like 1 level from what I can tell. But that's like actually in a weird way kind of what I wanted. I can move this down. I can move all this down 1. And then effectively I have another 4 tall room and I can have my water filtration set up here. And then we can turn this into a proper bathroom and all that stuff. So that's something I'm definitely going to be tackling in the next episode. 3 idle? I don't think so, Tim. Generic sensor. Look at, oh my god, blazing saddles. Deconstruct, deconstruct, deconstruct. Nope, beds are over here. Boom. Ah! Cancel. Ah! Man, it's just the keys. They're different for me. I don't know. My muscle memory is weak. It's out of whack. So we'll do that. And then blank canvas. Boom, boom. This is gonna even, you know, I know it's just mediocre. I'm not trying to shame you, Nick. I know you are potential of much greater, but even the fact that it's mediocre, and then we're gonna have these paintings, and I'm assuming they're all gonna be mediocre. Then, but still, this room's gonna be beautiful. This is what I was talking about. It's got the reed fiber, right? I imagine we can use the production of clothing and textiles. He called it. I mean, anybody could have figured that one out. Cinny V, he's creating the canvas, and Nick is gonna to get art all over it. There's some meal ice there, but oopsies, they already got it. But the point is, well, while technically it's unrefrigerated, it is fresh, sterile atmosphere because the oxygen can't decay. You know, it's like when you make guacamole or you cut into an avocado, and if you just kind of let it sit out, after a while it gets brown. That's the oxygen, man. That's why partially I think you add an acidic element like the lime or lemon juice. Kind of helps preserve it a little bit longer. And also, you know, tastes pretty sweet. But, so basically, carbon dioxide is lime juice. Alright, so this is not really getting any better. Actually, there's more CO2 down here now. Yeah. It's slowly building up a bit. There's a lot of stuff going on here. I don't want to put an algae terrarium there. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. Storing one. So I guess where are you guys putting the food? Oh, they're bringing it over here, I think, pretty much immediately, and then it's just getting put there. Oh. So that's kind of a problem. Okay, no, he's putting it there now. So that's fine. That's fine. Yo, Nick. Masterpiece! Son of a biatch. Dude. Now Josh is like, hey, man, if you can do it, I can do it. That's wonderful. That's truly wonderful. Good job, guys. No, I'm going to go down the list for now. Again, I'm catching up with stuff. So I think what I can do now is build a tile. We'll just kind of build it like this to start. Food shortage? Yeah, kind of, but not really. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah, poor shine bug. I don't know how that happened. It's purely coincidental, but like if you could somehow lure them in there. Oh, man. That's free light, baby. You're not going to find this kind of next level play over at Northern Lions channel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, so we're going to do this. I'm going to deconstruct this. I'm going to actually cancel that. First, build this, then we'll deconstruct and dig away. I don't want stuff falling to the... Well, there's already stuff at the bottom of the water, but you know what? Don't worry about it. Can they not reach it? That's correct. So I guess there's going to be a couple more things falling into the water. Actually. Is it cancel? Yeah, C. I keep pressing X to cancel, but it's C. C sharp. Well, what do we got? Twinkle toes. Interesting. It's not bad. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of Mathis, to be honest with you. Food quality, terrible. So that's fine. Decoration expectations, pretty high. But have you seen our bedroom? You're narcoleptic and you got the noodle arms, but your interior decorator, mole hands. So, I don't know, narcoleptic hasn't been too bad. We just kind of wake them up. Your strength, It's not great. What's that good for? Oh yeah, carrying capacity in combat. Well, combat I don't care so much about. Carrying capacity is a bit of a bummer, but that's what Invictus is there for, you know? You can do all the heavy lifting. Do I do it? I might regret it. I kind of regret it already. I kind of regret it already. Mathis, don't fail me now. Feet, don't fail me now. So there, but that's our max bedroom anyways. Five beds. And then I need to put a door here and keep it open. Do I just do a normal door? I guess. Without blocking liquid or gas flow. So yeah, we'll put that right there. We'll go like that. We got 2 masterpieces. 4 masterpieces. This is simply awesome. Wait till you see what's happening here. Wow. Light overlay. Ah, yeah. So actually this light... We should put this planter like right... No, it doesn't matter if it goes there. See, this is why you want the room to be higher, because then it radiates out more. So really, this is it's really good for these 3 guys. It's kind of okay for these 2. The meal lights doesn't really need it so much. Look at this. Yeah, look at this guy. Poor guy. It's gonna be alone forever. Let's get Mathis kind of sorted out here. I mean, if we need you to do combat, you can do it. I'm just pretty much gonna put you on everything. Josh is a good cook. I will put you on cooking. Art? Yeah, we'll get you on art. You're not as good as Nick, but you're close. Compost. Tinker, power, disinfect, repair. Yeah, pretty much everything. Mop, you're really good at mopping. I should have just said do everything minus research. This needs algae, which we haven't really been digging out. So, we'll grab that stuff. I'll grab this dude, and I'll grab these for now. Well, alrighty then. Alright, but honestly, this is the last day. This is the last day, and then we're calling it quits for this episode. Because this episode's been going on, like, I don't know, I feel like it's been an hour, maybe, hour and a half. I have lost all track. But I wanted to make sure food was taken care of. And look it, we've turned it around. Yeah, we're not making great food, but we've got it. And we've got lots more. And, you know, it's fine. It's in the CO2, so if we look at it. Meal ice. It's fresh, 100%. Because it's in the CO2. Yeah, that's right. So they're going to fill up these guys with water and algae, or algae, I guess. This should definitely be a priority 7. Same with that guy. Actually, you know what? I'm even gonna. I know for now I put it at priority 8. The only reason I'm doing that is I'm one-upping these guys, which I have priority 7. So I'll probably put these down. Yeah, we can put these down to 6 for now, and then maybe even 5. Soon. So then we'll change this guy and this guy. There you go. But look it. They're doing exactly what I wanted. So Mathis, you got big shoes to fill, bud. That better be a masterpiece. And this we want to leave open. I guess somebody has to open it. Nick finished it off. He's like, Mathis, step aside, bed. Let me show you how it's done. They didn't open it yet. That's fine. So we'll remove these. This gives us space for other stuff. You know, we've got so much more room for activities. But I'm a man of my word, apparently. Several cycles later. Yeah, so thank you again for tons of feedback. I apologize for kind of the earlier part of this video, just getting back into the swing of things. Not that I ever was into the swing of things. We were only 2 episodes in at that point. But, you know, you go away a couple days, you don't play a game, and you're just like, what year is it when you come back? You don't know. So there we go, though. Food situation, calorie-wise, kcal-wise, sorted out. And I believe we're kind of, you know, when you look at this, we got a good setup here for the next while. I mean, we might actually have to like pump the brakes on some of this stuff at some point, possibly. But that's kind of step 1. Like I said, I want to get a good room going for the bristleberry. In terms of making sure that the temperature is stable and within that 5 to 23 degrees Celsius range. So should I maybe just build, I think if we build like a specialized room, I'll just end up doing it down here or something, or maybe just kind of off to the side here instead, under this water and all that stuff. Or we could even do it over here. I don't know. I just don't necessarily want to have to go too deep, because then they're going to have to go through a lot of CO2. So that, yeah, I don't know. But basically, let me know what you think of where we should put the, what is it actually called again? If I just go to, I don't want to uproot anything. But, you know, the bristleberry plant, whatever. So I want to build a room specifically designed to growing them. So that means we need to have the ceiling light. We need to have the temperature right. That's mostly it, right? And, you know, to be oxygen or CO2 or whatever, and stuff like that. So what would you do? Do we do like insulated walls? Do we do the hydro fan and make sure somebody's like always doing it? I don't know. I'm definitely open to suggestions on that. Bedroom wise, we pretty much got it completed minus this one statue. So this is what I thought was told to me, right? Bed, statue, bed, statue, bed, statue, so on and so forth. And then, you know, a painting above each wall. You can't tell me that it's not beautiful, because it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a little cramped. We're going to leave this door open again, because apparently that's going to make sure that people aren't distracted or disturbed in sleep when it's always open. So let me know if I've done this right. If not, what do I need to tweak? At least we've got something kind of there for that. Next episode for sure, we're going to start working on pumping stuff. So get this finished up, tidied up, and we'll build walls. I think, yeah, we're going to carefully build a ladder, you know, 3-wide system over here. We're going to dig into some of this granite so that they can exit on this side as well. Just, you know, just make things better moving forward. So we'll put a shower and lavatory and like a proper sink in the bathroom here. And then right below, this is where we're going to kind of have the water filtration and pump and all that good stuff. We're gonna rework this now that the water's kind of gone down a tile. We have space for that. So that's cool. So that's generally what I'm going to be working on next episode. But if you think I should prioritize some other stuff, hey man, hit me up. Because I like it when you hit me up. Yeah, look at this. This is definitely, it's getting cray-cray. And this, I'm glad I actually took time to look at this. So I think maybe we do actually have an algae deoxidizer here as well. Or do I move this one right here? There's not a lot of oxygen up there. I might do the mesh tiles right here as well, just to make sure that, yeah, that oxygen's going in there. But I think I need to add another deoxidizer here for now. But let me know. Let me know. Maybe you know something very simple that I'm not seeing, right? You say, no, just move this one specifically right there, and that'll fix your problems. I don't know, but again, I'm open to suggestions. Otherwise, I'm just gonna add a third one, probably back here, for now, because I don't want my dudes struggling to catch some breath. But at the same time, I don't want to burn through resources too quickly, so that's why I'm kind of a little hesitant on doing some stuff. I don't want to be overzealous, thinking I'm doing a good job, but instead I'm just like burning through all the resources like I mentioned. So anyways, that's it. Long outro. I appreciate everything very much. I hope you guys will be coming back for next episode. If you enjoyed this one, consider giving that like button a hit. If you disliked it, hit the dislike button, but just let me know what you disliked. Even if you're just like, I hate you as a person, you're awful, leave the internet. I mean, that's fine. Just tell me. we cool. And as well, if you're new around here and you liked what you saw, consider subscribing and hitting the bell notification button so you can be aware of when the next episode comes out, hot and fresh off the press. That's it. I'm out of here. Thank you guys very much for hanging, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace out.